Um, I was tempted not to do this, but I gotta stay consistent. And it's just the reason why I went 2 weeks without doing any stuff is just I was just tweaking all these different projects and working on all these little things, and most of it is collaborating with maybe other artists and looking for other opportunities to better the song and vocalists as well. And so just a lot of little things, but not too big changes to the songs, and that's why it's hard to record. But I'm going back to this other song I was working on before that I've been really just waiting on the vocalist to finish the vocals for this song. But I've made some changes with this song and working on this song and tweaking it. That's been pretty cool and pretty fun and pretty good. So I want to show those. So give me a sec here. All right, let's just roll with it, and I'll look at it as I'm going, and maybe explain some changes and stuff that's going on. Just this emotional piano intro, like I had before, with some risers and filters, essentially. Really high ambience here and atmosphere. That might change when I get the vocals. I'm gonna have to give room for the vocal. So pretty much an 808 sub coming in here with some more guitars. Let's filter in. Shaker coming in, just a lot of transformation to keep the energy. A lot of filters cutting it off here to really bring it back, to bring it into the build up here. Added some low snare with the other snare build up. Let's look at this a little bit. The drop. Biggest things that I've changed is when you're having atmosphere, is what I'm kind of learning here. A lot of atmosphere elements in the drop. It makes it really muddy if there's low ends in those atmospheres. So pretty much with a lot of these atmospheres, I'm EQing a lot of the low and even quite a bit of these mids to really leave room for everything else, like the drums and such. And so here's some other atmospheres, and you can see I'm really cutting the lows and a lot of the mid to just really have trouble in that part of the drop. So going on here. Adding a lot of orchestral elements, and everything's being filtered almost. Some trumpets coming in. one thing with this build up here that I did change, and that's needed in pretty much build ups that I'm bad at, is you see I have all these cutoffs here going pretty much for everything, is just when you have that break after the build up going into the drop, you need it to cut everything to really kill and give that silent, so when that chorus and that drop hits, it just hits that much harder. So let's go into it. With the drop, I mean, I changed a lot of the chord elements. There's a lot of, you'll see here in a minute, the moving chords and a lot of dissonance, which I love. The strings from the build up, I've kept the strings. I'm also changed it a little bit, that ending, to really give it a good end there. So let's just go into it. I'm just bringing it back to the piano just like the beginning to keep a little emotional element to it. But honestly, we'll see what changes when the vocals come in and what I want to do with it. So that's where I'm at with this song. Just waiting for vocals and working on that one every once in a while. Go back to it and play with it. So let's look at this other song that I've been working on. Really, when it comes down to it, is sending your songs for feedback, and then the feedback you get from your songs. So most of the time, the things you're doing wrong, or maybe ideas you could implement, you're doing in other songs as well, and so you could go back to your other projects and implement those things. So I don't think much has changed with this other song I've been working on, other than I'm building a drop. So let's just kind of dive into it. This is a really high energy song. I'm really just been kind of trying to build a drop. I really haven't been playing much of this piano. But really just kind of a guitar vibe, keeping it really quick and full of energy. More of a happy vibe going with this song. I added a little pluck here. So let's take apart the drop that I got so far. And so with drums, pretty simple. I just got a simple loop to run for right now. And I've been throwing in some crashes in there. I think this is ARP. Yep. Different ARP. These are just atmospheres. I've been playing with cutting them and coming back into it to probably add some fills and such. Obviously, I have the lead with chords and bass. So let's listen to the whole thing. really all I got so far. Nothing big, just an idea kind of coming along, a little upbeat vibe for drop. Definitely gonna add some fills and definitely a lot more to that. But I like the idea of where it went because I tried going one direction and it didn't work. So you got to go a different direction. I mean, if you're a music producer, you know how that is. You got to experiment. So yeah, it's what I've been working on. Hopefully dive a lot more, get some vocals soon maybe. Maybe looking at a collab. We'll see. So till next week hopefully. Yeah.